All right, so I took that 25-minute video and I simplified it down into hopefully about, I don't know, 8 minutes. Maybe I can do it faster. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right, we are going to graph a quadratic function, and here's 5 steps on how to do it. Okay, if it says to graph a certain function, what we're first going to do is set up a function table using, these are the best numbers to try first, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 as your x values. So you can see that I have already started my function table. We have the x values, the y values, and the rule in between. We'll call that the rule. Okay, now we're going to write in our x values, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And we are going to then move on to step 2. Okay, input each x value into the rule and get the corresponding y values. So we input x value of -2 into our rule. All right, and then we calculate the corresponding y value. So -2 squared is going to be +4. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. All right, we got -1, so let's plug that in. Okay, -1 squared, that's -1 times -1 would be +1. +1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Okay, substitute in the 0. 0 squared is 0 times 2 is 0, plus 1 is 1. And now comes the symmetry. We got 2 times 1 squared plus 1. 1 squared is 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And then y equals 2 times 2 squared plus 1. We get 2 squared. 2 squared is 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Notice the symmetry, 9, 3, 1. 3, 9. Okay, now so step 2 is done, is finished. Now we move down to step 3. We got step 3, paying close attention to minimums and maximums of the y values. Draw a coordinate plane that will fit the ordered pairs from your table. Okay, so we got to pay attention here. Looks like there's no negatives. There's only positives, and we have to go up to 9. Okay, we look over here at the x's. So the x-axis only has to go down to -2 and up to +2. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I can fit in 9 here if I start. Ooh, it's going to be tight. Anyway, if I might have to, you might have to do yours a little differently if you don't have as many lines as me, but well, that's not a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, barely. All right, right. Well, how do I know to make it that tall? It's because of my y values here. Okay, got to go up to 9. And my x values, I'm going to try to make those intervals the same so it doesn't distort my graph at all. All I need to do is -2, -1, 1, and 2. Okay, now I look at my values, I plot these, -2 and 9. So right, I made a coordinate grid that's going to, coordinate plane that's going to fit my numbers. And now step 4 is plot the points from your table. Okay, and remember symmetry as you do it. It helps you kind of adjust the points as necessary to fit. So we got -2, 9. So -2, 9. All right, we got -1, 3. -1, 3. We've got 0, 1. So that's 0, 1. And then here comes the symmetry, 1, 3. So we have 1, 3. Okay, notice these points are directly same distance across from each other with that line in the middle. Okay, and then we have, finally, we have 2, 9. So 2, 9 is going to be up here. And you can see that these points are symmetrical there. And then our last step here, after we plot the points from your table, remembering symmetry, now we're going to draw a smooth curve through the points. Here we go. All right, this is the hard part. get used to using your eraser. All right, not too bad, not too bad. That is my upward facing U, and we have, why is it upward facing? Because the coefficient of the x squared, the coefficient of the x squared is positive, so it's upward facing. Okay, there you go. That's our brief, oh, I got it in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. That's pretty good. Okay, hopefully that helps and kind of simplifies it for you. All right, as always, there's never a bad time for math. Woodworth out.